Region 1, Chance Murray, Coach Michelle Turner. Coach, if you would, I think you've got most of them here, so we won't go through the introductions, but give us some of your general comments on the game, and then we'll open up for questions.
We ran into a very good basketball team today. I mean, they're fifth in the state, we knew that, but they have a great inside-outside team. I thought that Tabor on the inside was exceptional. She's a great player. I mean, we had Sharon going at her at every angle, and she still was able to make big plays for them. And the Thime kid continues to be an outstanding shooter. I think as a team, they shot 40% from the three. That says a lot about them. They just don't have one particular player to go to. That their whole team is very capable, and that's what gets you to the point that they're at. I feel like that's what got us to the point that we're at, because we play as a team, and our kids have done that all week here. But our biggest nemesis was live ball turnovers. They had 20 points off our live ball turnovers in the first half, and we talked about that, and we knew that that was going to be an issue. I think one thing that we learned from this more than anything is that we've got to get stronger. I mean, all of our kids are freshmen and sophomores for the most part. Our seniors aren't very big in stature, but they were very physically tough. And when it came down to the ball, who getting it, it was always them. And I think it's because they were a little bit tougher and a little bit stronger. But, you know, that's why you come and play in situations like this, is because it's a learning experience. Wouldn't trade the experience for anything. And I think that our kids not only were able to enjoy the tournament, but we also can take a lot from this game to help us down the road.
Questions?
Did you feel like you guys didn't take good care of the ball, or was it just their pressure?
Well, we made some bad decisions with the basketball, decisions that we don't normally make. But again, give them credit because they were everywhere. I mean, they did a great job trapping the basketball, but they did an even better job running the passing lanes. And they ran a true run and jump that was very effective. They're very well coached, and you can tell that by their rotations defensively. And their kids just get after it. And I thought that they caused us to make mistakes, but a few times we made a few mistakes of our own. But you know, we're just learning and we're growing. And again, the situation and the type of team we played today is going to help us at home, because we're not going to face pressure better than that at home. And so this was a great game for us to play.
A lot of teams down here have been playing zone all weekend. In your normal schedule throughout the regular season, do you see a lot of presses like that and switching defenses in the half court?
We do not have a lot of teams in our area that play the run and jump type style. We have a lot of teams that play zone. We do have some teams that trap and things like that, but we don't face that type of defense very often. We did feel like that playing Walton Verona and their jump trap might help us to some extent today. But you know, these are situations that we have been used to being in. Semifinals of the state tournament, number 5 team in the state. But you know, we felt like that at times we handled it okay and were able to score off of it. But we just made too many mistakes in the first half. At halftime, we had put ourselves in a bad position.
They shot a lot better today than they did yesterday. When you were scouting yesterday, did you think our stars, if they shoot it the way they shot it yesterday, we're gonna have
Well, we noticed that they only made 3 threes yesterday, and then in their first game, I think overall that they were like 5 of 26 in their first 2 games. So of course you have to go by the stats. You have to go by what you feel like is there. But you know, they shot the ball extremely well. But one difference in our ability to play our zone today versus the first 2 games is they had an inside presence that we had to account for. We couldn't extend our guards out as far because of the inside presence that they had. So we were a little bit late on our rotations getting out to their shooters. But yeah, you go with the odds, and the odds said that they're not going to make a whole lot of threes, but you know, they proved us wrong today. But again, very good basketball team. They're a senior-dominated team, junior and senior, upperclassmen, and you know, and you could tell today on the way they played.
You guys missed some shots early that could have helped you hang out with them in the first quarter. How big was that to kind of dig yourself out of the hole?
I think in a situation like this, a slow start was not to our benefit. We've been slow starters all year, and we've basically been a second half team and really come out and played a lot better. But when you get this deep into a state tournament level, you can't afford to have a bad, you know, first 4 minutes of the game. And of course, if some of those shots are falling, you know, the confidence goes up, the heads are up, and things, you know, possibly could have been better for us. But kids never quit. They got a lot of heart. They played hard. It was never a time where we felt like that they were just gonna lay down. We knew that if we kept challenging them, and even though we didn't feel like that we were gonna win the game, we still set goals of things that we wanted to do throughout the second half, and the kids did a great job of working towards those.
Is the Tabor girl the best post player you think you've seen this season?
Oh, I definitely. And the one thing that I'm probably most impressed by her is most of the time Sharn intimidates people. I mean, her size, you can't teach 6'2". It has nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with what Sharn does. But what the Tabor girl did an outstanding job of doing that most post players don't do is she caught the ball, she felt to where the defense was, and she made a move accordingly. Most kids catch the ball, turn, trying to make a move, right after the catch. But she just did a great job of feeling and finding where Sharn was and finishing. Yeah, she's definitely an outstanding player. I would say that we will see her playing college basketball real soon.
Haley, how much do you think that just in the shots and that you had some easy opportunities that just didn't go in, how much does that affect the confidence in the?
I was really trying not to get down because I still want to play hard and I want to play hard and try to keep our head up, but if it doesn't go in, it doesn't go in. You just gotta try to be positive.
Some of the press, just how tough it was.
Out of all the teams that we played this year, I think that was the best team that's played best defense on us on the press, and I think their press they trapped everywhere and they're really aggressive, and we just couldn't handle it. We were spazzing out, I think.
That would be SPAC.
Do you know when the last time y'all played a team as high as they are?
Well, it's been a while for our program, but we played Newport Central Catholic in the quarterfinals in 2000. Was that
02 or
02, something like that. So most of the time, to be honest, when our teams have been fortunate to come up here, at least by the second round, we have played a ranked team. But you're going to. I mean, it's a state tournament. You're going to probably run into a ranked team sooner than later. But definitely for none of these kids sitting up here, even the ones that have been playing since 7th grade, have ever played a team ranked this high.
Any other questions? Be safe.